Good afternoon time, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Driver Show. I'm your host, Trucker Dave. Let's roll.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know the time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. If I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know the time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but then it hurts me. I can feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous. Is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work.
Well, it's as simple as that. Got the load here, everything is all set, it's sealed up, slid my tandem, sent in all my messages. I'm gonna run this thing home for the night. Tomorrow we're gonna run it out to Allentown, and then we'll see where we go from there. See what happens. I'm good on fuel. I don't need to stop for fuel until I'll probably get it tonight at home, since it's the last day of the month. If I do it tonight, I'll still get my 3.5 points per gallon at Pilot. So So how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? Good. I am doing well. I'm doing just fine. We are at the Tiffin River Service Plaza on the Ohio Turnpike. I just stopped here to take my break real quick. And something I was thinking about too on the drive here, the sacrifice that truck drivers make to deliver stuff. I don't know how noisy that is. I'm gonna hop in the truck, hang on. I'll put my window up a little bit here too. I don't want it to be too noisy because I don't want to have to yell. I hate having to yell on camera. It's just so hard. Sometimes you gotta be a little louder than normal. The sacrifice that truck drivers make to get everything that they deliver and everything that they haul, to get it there on time, really sometimes it's not worth it. But that's what truck drivers do. You know, just because, at least here in the US, just because we're allowed to be on duty every day for 14 hours and we're allowed to drive 11 hours of that, doesn't mean that we work 14 hours a day. Some drivers do less. Other drivers, it can easily be 16 to 18 hours a day that we're doing something for work. You know, sometimes you park for the night, you're off duty, or you're in sleeper, and you're sitting there and you're doing paperwork, or you're trip planning the next day. You know, as truckers, you know, we drive the major highways, very dangerous. Construction zones, sometimes that are so narrow, you could barely get your truck and trailer between the barriers. And the traffic, you know, you got cars flying all around you, they're so close to you, in the back that you look in any one of your mirrors, you won't even know that they're there. And, you know, even other drivers, you know, trying to like run you off the road almost, and always trying to cut in front of you. And, you know, if you blow a tire, you have other issues, you break down, now you're stuck sitting somewhere. Sometimes it's not fun. Sometimes it's not. You know, we work long hours, we're away from home. I mean, you figure there are drivers out there that are gone for a couple months at a time, and then they go home for like 2 days. I mean, could you imagine leaving for like 2 months or even longer and out there on the road doing your job, driving every single day, being away from your family, you know, your wife or your husband or your kids or whoever's sitting at home just waiting for you to come back? And they go to bed every night just worried about you. That's tough. I'm not gone that long, thankfully. But, I mean, some guys, they run coast to coast. Some go into Canada. I mean, it's New York City, Chicago, Los Angeles, Atlanta, you know, these bigger cities. We're dealing with it sometimes. You know, you go to work, you do your job, and you go home. That's the simplicity of a life, that you go home every single day. We don't have that. And granted, we choose this. We choose to do this job. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. Trucking is not a job. It is a lifestyle. It's not for everyone. I mean, right here, this is my home. When I'm not actually home, you know, with my wife and my kids, this is my home. This is my living room. This is my dining room. This is my kitchen. This is my studio. This is my office. You name it, this is it. If I have a bad day on the road, you know, I could have died a couple times or been involved in a major accident a couple times. You know, you just have a bad day on the road, I'm still at work when I'm done. Just like all these other truck drivers. You know, you drive past a truck stop and that place is packed full of drivers. There's at least one that had a really bad day, and he has to stay in that truck. So now he steps out of the seat, he goes in the back, he's still at work. You wake up in the morning, we're at work. Now, other people, you wake up in the morning, you have your coffee, have your breakfast, take a shower, get ready for work. Truck drivers pay for showers. I understand you can use points at truck stops and you get earn free showers and stuff, but I believe their showers are like up to $15. I'm not 100% sure on that because I don't shower at truck stops because I'm home enough in between. But I have showered at truck stops, and you're in a shower that you don't know how many of the people have been in that shower right before you. That's why if I do shower at a truck stop, I wear my flip-flops. I don't let my feet touch that floor, just because you just don't know. I can brew coffee in here. I've got a microwave. I stock up on food. My wife goes grocery shopping for me, so every time I come home or halfway through the week, I could restock the truck because it saves a lot of money that I don't have to eat at a truck stop. Plus, some places are extremely limited on food, and there are certain health aspects too. You know, you eat that garbage constantly, day in and day out. It's nicer to have some better food. And, you know, truckers' wives, truckers' husbands, they're sitting at home just waiting for us. You know, they make a sacrifice as well. My wife has 3 kids that she has to take care of, sun up to sundown, and then overnight and everything, getting them to school and all of the events and gymnastics, everything that goes on, it all falls on her while I'm gone. And she's supposed to keep her sanity. And I'm supposed to keep my sanity for knowing that's how the home life is. And then I'm out here driving constantly, just like everybody else. We get to certain shippers and certain receivers, and you're just taking crap from them, and sometimes it's just not good. Your appointment was at 2 o'clock. You showed up at 1:50. You're late. So now you got to wait. We'll squeeze you in somehow. And if you actually do show up late, it could be the next day or 2 days after before you could even get loaded or unloaded. I mean, think of the holidays. You know, you get up Christmas morning with the kids and they're opening their presents. You're all eating cinnamon rolls and drinking coffee and having a jolly old time. There's a truck driver out there driving at that same time. There's a truck driver sitting in his truck, wishing he was home, wondering what's going on. Thanksgiving dinner, y'all are sitting around and going around the table saying what you're thankful for. Well, give us some thought too. Maybe say, hey, you know what? We're thankful for truck drivers. Because if you got it, we brought it. Everything at some point has been on a truck. We're out here sacrificing, and it seems like sometimes you take crap from somebody every single day. We don't get to go home every single day. We work long hours and crazy hours. You know, we'll drive during the day, and then all of a sudden, now we're driving overnight just to get something somewhere on time. We are the most mandated industry in this world. People that have never even driven a truck are sitting in some office making these rules and regulations saying you can only work this many hours in a day, you can only do this, you can only do that. They don't even know what the job is. They don't know this lifestyle. They don't know this career choice. It's tough. You know, you drive around where you live, you see a semi, and he kind of doesn't know where he's at. He might be from the other side of the country. You never know. It's just the way it goes. I mean, we're all out here fighting the same battle, and that's partially why I like making these videos, because people that don't do trucking as a career or a lifestyle, they don't know what we go through. They don't know the danger involved in this job. They don't know anything about it. Me making these videos... Oh, it's a dog, okay. Like something behind that trash can over there moved, and now it's gone. Here, it's a dog. People that don't understand the dangers of this job and what we go through, and they will complain if their package from Amazon or the mailman or FedEx or UPS or whoever else out there delivers, if it's supposed to be there by like 4 p.m. and now it's delayed till about 8 p.m., they will lose it. And I'm guilty of that too. We all are. But you don't know what it took for us to get that there. You really don't. Just because the mailman puts it in your mailbox or your Amazon guy puts it on the porch doesn't mean it wasn't on a truck. It's just part of what we go through. It's our lives. It's our career. It's what we do. So if you see a truck driver, thank them. Thank them for their service, for what they're doing, and just tell them, I appreciate you. And be nice to truckers on the road, too. If you're behind a semi and you can't see their mirrors, they can't see you. You see that on the back of trailers all the time. If you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you. And it's true. You get right up on the tail end of a semi, we don't even know that you're there. If we have to jam on the brakes, sorry, don't know what to tell you. So, thank a trucker next time you see one.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time.
Well, there you have it. I got in last night roughly around 10:30 p.m. local time here, and I was able to run home, spend the night at home, got up this morning, helped get the kids ready for school, and then we're back at the truck now. It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning. We are heading to Allentown. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be a nice drive. Oh, mornings. I do have some coffee from home, brewed it at home, with blueberry cobbler creamer. A little bit different than my cinnamon toast French. What is it? French and cinnamon toast? Oh, what is it? Cinnamon French toast. Something like that. Cinnamon toast crunch. No, it's cinnamon French toast. Cinnamon French toast. We're just going to roll with that. That's the creamer I usually have on the truck. I brewed Dunkin' coffee, just the original Dunkin' coffee on the truck, and that's what we brew at home as well. We are a Dunkin' family, and it's nice. So, with that being said, I'm going to be getting on the road here shortly, and we're going to continue the drive. Should be all right. Supposed to get up to around like 65 degrees around here today, but Allentown's supposed to be in the 40s. Could always be worse. Thanks for tuning in. If you have a second, please subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out big time. Like the Daily Driver Show on Facebook as well. I try to put some extra behind the scenes videos and behind the scenes pictures on the Facebook page as well. Like these videos, leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, and have a great hike.